The Speaker of Canada's House of Commons resigned following an uproar for having invited a man who fought for a Nazi military unit during World War II to Parliament to attend a speech by the Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. More on this from ILTV's Steve Leibowitz.
Speaker Anthony Rota stepped down amid anger over his invitation and directed ovation for 98-year-old veteran of Waffen-SS unit Yaroslav Hunka. It came just after visiting Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky delivered an address in the House of Commons in Ottawa last Friday. Apparently unaware of historic details, Speaker Rota drew attention to Hunka, introducing him as a war hero who fought for the 1st Ukrainian Division. The 1st Ukrainian Division was also known as the Waffen-SS Galicia Division and was a voluntary unit that was under the command of the Nazis. Rota took sole responsibility for inviting and recognizing Hunka, who is from the district that Rota represents. The vetting process for visitors to the gallery is for physical security threats and not reputational threats. After becoming aware of his blunder, Speaker Rota apologized and later resigned.
The work of this House is above any of us. Therefore, I must step down as your Speaker. That public recognition has caused pain to individuals and communities, including the Jewish community in Canada and around the world, in addition to survivors of Nazi atrocities in Poland, among other nations. I accept full responsibility for my actions.
The government's House leadership was unforgiving.
As a descendant of Holocaust survivors whose majority of her family walked in to Auschwitz-Birkenau, and only my grandfather and his brother walked out, that I think this hurt all of us in Parliament. And I'll say that personally, I feel particularly hurt by this.
Prime Minister Trudeau did not try to convince the Speaker to remain in his post.
Obviously, it's extremely upsetting that this happened. The Speaker has acknowledged his mistake and has apologized. But this is something that is deeply embarrassing to the Parliament of Canada and, by extension, to all Canadians.
The Simon Wiesenthal Centre for Holocaust Studies said that the incident caused great pain to Canada's Jewish community, Holocaust survivors, veterans, and other victims of the Nazis. A minister in the Polish government said he would seek Hunka's extradition.